welcome to Slot Talk. Slot Talk is back, and by the way, I just want to say that I have missed you guys. It's been a month, but it feels like it's been a year because it's been a month since I've seen this guy, my new co-host of Slot Talk. I have confirmed it. He's with me for the long haul now. It's Manny! Yay! Yay!
Hey, Brent, how you doing?
I'm doing good. I haven't been to the casino much lately, but I did go and I lost.
I just came back from Vegas, so I'm really excited about the videos that are coming.
Good, good. Well, we will talk all about it. Sounds good. And by the way, if you guys haven't, I think we reminded you of this last time when I had Manny on the program, but after you subscribe to his channel, I will put a little box right here, subscribe.
Please do.
One over here, subscribe too, exactly. So without further ado, I wanted to introduce the guest we have. We have a nice young slot channel. I love introducing these people because they are fun and they are invigorated about having a good time with slots. It is Adam and Kathy, CT Slotters, everybody. Say hello. Excellent, excellent. And, of course, I am your humble co-host, Brent Walgamot. As if you guys haven't joined us last time, Dan is on hiatus. He's traveling the country. He's buying condos. I don't know what he's doing, but he ain't here. That's what's going on.
Did you say condoms?
I said condoms.
That's what I heard.
Okay. I just want to make sure, because when he was on my recap, he said something about a webcam and the boyfriend and the bedroom. So go ahead.
Yeah, Dan, he acts like a prude, but he's so not. I'm just telling you.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun with him. That was fun.
It was fun. I saw that show. That was really good, actually. All right, so before we ask any questions of Adam and Kathy, who, as I said, are otherwise known as CT Slotters, and if you haven't, you should subscribe to their channel. And I'm going to put a box right here to make you subscribe. So subscribe right now. We're going to take a look at one of their videos. This is the video that they posted when they got to 500 subscribers. It's a Lord of the Rings hit, and I have to say, it floored me when I saw it. So take a look. Hope you like.
Feature triggered. You have been summoned to look at your picture.
Oh my God! $400! $400!
My husband's gonna have a heart attack.
Oh my God!
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I hit it again. Oh my God. My husband is gonna lose his mind. I'm gonna hit the button. I can't believe I just hit.
Oh my God! So when the husband arrived, was he happy?
He was happy, and let me tell you, he was even happier later that night.
I was ecstatic.
Excellent. Excellent. Yes. But anyway, for real, that's a flavor of their channel. It's very fun. You can hear Kathy, you can hear Adam when they're winning. I love that sort of thing. So why don't you guys just tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got into this mess?
Well, it was probably a couple of years ago. I started researching local, trying to find wins in local games at Mohegan Sun, which is where we went. So I looked on YouTube for Mohegan Sun slot videos and came upon New York Phoenix's channel, actually. He had a bunch of them. So Rob.
We love him.
Yeah,
yes.
Love him. We hang out with him at Borgata. You know, we've known him a couple of years. And came across his channel, and it was like, wow, people film slots. This is awesome. And then through him, I found people that he followed. So Diana, Brent. I love the Mickey Mouse hat. I really, really do, Manny.
Right. Say something, Manny, so they can see this chateau that you're. What is that chapeau?
You know what? They talked about Borgata, and it is my happy place. So why not? You know.
Did you win at Borgata?
My biggest jackpot is at Borgata, but it was years ago before I even started the channel.
Of course it is. All right. Yeah. So next, okay. No, seriously, I wanted to say, so you were looking for Mohegan Gaming, is that what you said? And then you came upon New York Phoenix's channel?
Yep. So I looked for, so Mohegan Sun is one of our locals, so I looked up Mohegan Sun slots and found a bunch of videos that he had, because he's not far from Mohegan, and then just didn't strictly look for Mohegan slots after that when I found the Wonderful World of Slot videos. And,
right.
You know,
it's growing every day.
Kind of. It's addictive. And then we just started posting our wins to share with friends on a forum, and then we were like, you know what? We like doing this. We liked rewatching them. A lot of times it was
remembering them.
Yeah, remembering them. Sometimes we have a little too much to drink, and we'll rewatch the videos we have on our phone and be like, I don't remember that, but that's awesome. So,
Right.
So
Right.
Adam, I have a question. When Kathy came over and asked you about starting to put your videos online and creating a channel, I mean, what part did you had in it? Did you come up with the name or the fish?
We came up with it together. Kathy ended up making the fish. She has lots of technical abilities in that.
I love your channel's name. That's I mean, it gets across the point. It tells you who you are. It's just CT Slaughters. That's who you are. Yeah.
Did like what you guys did in a couple of videos where you call it Catch of the Day. That's really fun in a way that ties in with your logo. So hopefully we'll get the big catches of the day later on.
Oh, we're hoping. Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
I know.
Excellent. Cool. Now I had a point and I was going to say something and then I forgot all about it. Manny, what are you doing to me?
I'll take it over. So when was the last time that you guys went to a casino?
It's probably a couple weeks ago, but we're leaving tomorrow.
Oh, I didn't know. Or did you tell me this and I forgot? Because I'm like that.
No, we're just headed to Borgata for the weekend, but then we have a big Vegas trip planned in May. So
excellent.
Excited.
So you're going to Borgata this weekend.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're going to in Vegas sometime in May. Excellent. Yeah. Cool beans. And I completely forgot before we came on the show. I said erroneously that I had never met CT Slaughters, Adam and Kathy before. But of course I remember I did. I met them at G2E last year when they were so nice and came up to me and hung out with me for a little while when I was there with Diana and SD Guy and D Proxima back when he was still slotting and not in bankruptcy or whatever he's doing right now. I'm just kidding. That's just shade. He's really not, actually.
Where's my teacup?
Right.
Poor Dan.
Right, I know.
He's not poor, honey. He's not poor.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not poor. Yeah, we don't want for much. Yes. I was gonna say. So what made you decide to do this? Like, it's one thing to see slot channels online and go, I like what I'm seeing here, or it's very fun to watch. But a lot of people say that videoing slots sort of disrupts their experience a little bit. Like, I know my mom, I tried to get my mom to video, and because she plays all the time, and she won't because she likes her experience. So do you guys think it takes away from it, or do you think it adds to it?
Sometimes. I mean, sometimes we won't record it, especially if we're really losing a lot.
Right.
It's going to be bad luck if we take it out. So.
Right.
It's always bad luck if you take it out, honey.
I always
Yes.
when I took it out.
See? Right? And I just want to show you, though, like, for real, if you don't believe me that it can happen, lightning can strike at any time, all you need to do is go to Desiree Krogman's channel, The Best Slot Hits of 2014.
Oh, no.
And you can see on his channel that he had a jackpot on Jurassic Park, and he didn't video it. And
I digress.
I can't take credit for that. Who said that? I want to say it was McLavin Slotgasm that called Jason's channel The Best Slot Hits of 2014. So it is a little shady, but it's kind of true, actually.
Total shade.
Although I can't really talk because I haven't had much to talk about myself, actually.
Hey, you know what? I think sometimes luck strikes when you least expect it. I mean, last year, on every trip that I did to Vegas, I got a hand pay, or at least 2. Then this year so far, I don't have a hand pay. So sometimes it equates out so that the casino at the end is the one that wins.
Well, yeah, we know that, but I mean, I haven't had. When was the last time you guys had a jackpot for real? Like a $1,200 taxable hand pay.
We've only had the one, and it was on a 50-cent bet on a line hit. I hit the Grand Progressive, and it's
on what?
Panda Paradise. It's on our channel.
That was pretty fun.
Yeah, we were losing. It was actually our anniversary trip, And I sat down on a machine with like the last $20 I was willing to lose, and I was betting 50 cents, and I texted Adam like, I won the mini, and he's like, keep going, and I was like, I'm gonna sit here till I run out of the $20 or hit the grand, and about 10 minutes later I hit the grand, and I was like shaking because it was my first jackpot. It was huge. It was like 5,000 times my bet, and I had predicted it like through a series of text messages.
You should have included those on the video.
We did.
Oh, you did? I guess I missed that part.
Yeah, go check that out. You guys, yeah.
It's on your channel?
It's on our channel, yeah.
Okay. Well, I will find it. I will put a link in the description of this video if you guys want to find it and take a look at it. Yeah, I am actually intrigued to see it now because I've never heard of this entity, this line hit jackpot grand progressive whatever the hell.
Yeah. It's me. I mean, there is some clip of the video with the coins counting up and it's saying grand jackpot won and everything, and me screaming and my, annoying girl scream that we got shade thrown on us for. Oh well, I get excited. Sorry, everyone.
Right.
You have to get excited. My last one was on The Walking Dead on the day after Thanksgiving last year.
That's awesome. Yeah, Walking Dead has treated us pretty well, but never that well. Never hand pay well. But.
Well, it took me $1,300 and a lot of tries to even get a bonus on The Walking Dead.
Right.
Although it did put out a little bit. I mean, I didn't get back what I put into it, but I got out a fair amount.
Yeah, you had a good bonus eventually.
Yeah, exactly. I was very happy with it. I actually, right. I haven't had a hand pay jackpot in 2 years, I want to say. Like, it's been, and I gamble a fair amount. Like, it's been a rocky road. I mean, I know DeProxima has been losing. I haven't been what I would call winning, but at least I get enough wins where I can sustain my channel and not bore people to death. Right. But, I mean, at some point you feel like you're going to break through, but I did hit a jackpot with SD Guy and DeProxima that I ended up claiming. I just did my taxes. So yeah, I know. It's not a sad story. I ended up getting like a $1,500 refund on my taxes. But my point being that I had to.
I'm sure that's gone by now, but.
I just filed it like 2 days ago, girl. So it's coming.
Okay.
Exactly. It's coming. Exactly.
The next casino trip.
Exactly. So I remember I was looking at the working window that shows you how much you're currently getting for a refund, and then I put in my slot jackpot, and it dropped by about $150. I was like,
oh, that's not bad though.
I know, right? I was like, well, at least it didn't. I thought it was going to drop like 400 or something. So. Yeah.
But since it's tax season, did you do your deductions too against what you've lost?
Well, I took the big deduction that you can get. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so you don't itemize?
No, although I'm thinking about it, I'm going to have to, because my channel has grown to the point where I'm going to have to start keeping track of my expenses and the things that I do to make the videos. So. Actually, I was having a discussion. This is a little segue, which I didn't plan on, but now that we're talking about it, I feel like it's a good talk. Manny, so you work in taxes, or what do you do?
What do you want to say? I work for a firm.
Okay. Well, this is my question then, and I think this is pertinent to CT Slaughters because they're a growing channel, and they'll eventually be where I'm at one day. I make income from my channel, and I have to claim income. I always take my video when I go to the casino, and what I wanted to know was, from my understanding, like my expenses, like like going to the casino and like the money that I spend to make these videos, I can claim against what I'm making from, my YouTube channel. You don't think you can or not?
No, it's not that.
It's not. It's a dicey area, and you're not sure.
Let's just say that it's a complicated area that requires a complete slot talk on that, because potentially you could create an entity.
An entity. I like those.
Yes, that it's a disregarded one, and you can call it Brent's whatever, and from there you can log all your trips. The good thing is that because you're also posting your videos on YouTube, that could count as a log of when you go to the casinos. When you upload a video to YouTube, you can actually put the date. So that could work as a ledger for you as to when you go, when you come. But it's a little more complicated, and you know, I can't give the advice.
Okay, well, that's good to know then, because I'm glad that we discussed it just really quickly, because I thought it was pretty cut and dry, but from what you're saying, it seems like it's a little dicier than maybe I anticipated. So
let's just say that it's not a loophole, because it's not a loophole.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like it to me. Yeah,
but you have a business. Your business is your YouTube channel. So if you created an entity and you have your YouTube channel payments going to that entity, and then you have that entity pay you, it's a little convoluted, but there are ways around it.
Okay, all right.
Which is
well,
very,
we're in the weeds.
And let me just say this. It's very different than also saying that you're a professional gambler. That's a completely different area and a completely set of requirements.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, I was having a discussion with my partner about this, and I was also having a discussion with a fellow YouTuber who's a pretty successful one. And we were just discussing the tax implications of the money that we make. If you guys don't know, when your YouTube channel, I didn't know this either when I first started, your YouTube channel starts off and you're just posting your videos to have a good time. That's exactly what I was doing. But once your channel grows to 5,000 subscribers, 10,000 subscribers, you start making ad money from people watching your videos that are monetized, and it can add up. I didn't think it would be really worth anything, but then once you get enough subscribers, it actually is worth something. So that's not why I do the channel, but it's a nice side benefit because it definitely supports my gambling habit.
And it supports your subscribers too, because they get to see new videos.
Exactly. Okay. Speaking of that, I want to show a video from Adam and Kathy. This is one you guys took on one of your most recent trips. It's the Wicked Winnings video. Okay, cool. We're going to take a look at it, and we're just going to tease you with this, so hopefully you guys enjoy this. So take a look.
So whatever you get, you have at least times 27, and you automatically have the money back pay. And if you get one more money bag, it's $270 just for money bags. These 2 money bags. Raven money bag, Raven money bag.
Oh my God, 3 ladies in the center. That's insane. I can't wait to watch the whole ending.
Well, I can't wait to watch it either, because I've never gotten 3 ladies in the center. Actually,
I'm sure you'll pay for one at some point, Brent. Please.
That wasn't double entendre from me. Seriously, I just said that, and then I'm like, yeah, I kind of opened the door on that one, didn't I?
What if it was 3 guys? What if it was 3 guys at once?
Yeah, been there. Yeah. Yeah, I was just talking about this with a friend of mine the other day. I was in the Army, and I don't know, maybe you guys don't know that. I was in the Army. I served after I was from 2000 to 2002, and it was just a 2-year enlistment in the Army. I needed GI Bill money because my parents are poor, and I needed money to go to college. And that was the best 2 years of my life, because I just had so much fun, and it was still under Don't Ask, Don't Tell at the time. But my best experience was waking up one morning and I had a Marine on my right and an Air Force guy on my left, and the Army was in the middle. And yes, it was everything.
Yeah, you weren't telling, but your mouth really was open.
It was great. It was great. All right. So anyway, we're getting off track, but I like that we get off track because it makes for a fun video. Yes. Manny, do you have another question you wanted to ask them?
Yes, I do. So when you go to Borgata this weekend, what are you looking forward to playing? And I'm hoping that it's the one game that I'm obsessed with right now.
It is not Sons of Anarchy, if that's what you're thinking.
Is that what you? Is that what he's obsessed with?
I was obsessed
you're over
a month ago. I moved on now.
Okay. What are you excited to play? I know what I'm excited to play.
Mine are White Wizard and Red Empress. I love those games.
Oh, you like those games?
I love them.
Really? Well, for those of you who don't know, that's those are the 2 games where you explain it, Adam. Go ahead.
Well, you sit down, you have the mystery pick, so it counts up if you get so many roses.
Right.
At some point, whatever, you trigger that, or you just get 8 roses to trigger the bonuses. You can re-trigger, so every 4 spins it goes?
Yeah.
Every 4 spins you get another reel or another 1 or 2 higher.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and it's anyways pay.
There's the ball in the middle that kind of melts down as a wild.
Yes, yes.
It's crazy.
It's all coming back to me now. Yes, I've only played it twice, I think, and neither time I won.
I said, go ahead, Celine. It's coming back to you now. And Kathy, what are you looking forward to play?
I am excited to keep playing Lightning Link. I am obsessed with them lately. I love them. I'm also excited to get on Buffalo Grand.
Yay.
They just put them in last time we were there, and unfortunately, they were booked the whole time. Like, I wasn't able to get onto them at any point during the early morning, late night, middle of the afternoon. I mean, like 24/7, I stalked them, and there was no pushing anyone out of those seats. So.
I played it.
Yeah, you played it because I sat on Lightning Link, and then he saw one open. He like pushed 3 old ladies out of the way to run to it.
That's how you do it. That's how you do it. They got insurance.
Bonuses
Right?
the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're not playing, get up.
Exactly.
I've pushed people out before and they give me a dirty look. The best was I threw shade at Jason for his channel, but I'll throw some props his way. He put up a video in the past month. I'll try and put it in the comments if I can find it, or in the caption if I can find it, where he, I guess, like, his wife Desiree, like, booted some old lady out of a seat that she was apparently, like, she was trying to play like 4 machines or something, I want to say.
Oh man.
And he wasn't having it, so like they booted her out, and you can hear the lady bitching the whole time. It's just great. Like, and they're winning too. That's the best part. They're winning, and she's still there. That's the best.
Oh,
part.
that makes it even better.
Yeah, that is the best feeling.
Yes.
Like, what I dislike the most, because I try not to use the word hate too much, is whenever I sit on a machine and someone says, "Are you done?" I'm like, I have $100 in. How am I done? This lady sat next to me about a month ago here at my local in Arizona, and I was playing Beer House. I usually never play Beer House, but it had a nice progressive. So I sat down, I have my money in, and the lady comes behind me. She touches me and says, when you're done, let me know. I'm like, when I'm done, let me know. Then she sits next to me, and then again says, "Remember, when you're done, I'm right here."
Oh.
And I said to her, "Why don't you focus on your machine, and I'll focus on mine?" Come on now.
Okay.
It's just etiquette.
Go, you guys. Yeah.
Actually put money into a machine to not let somebody who was stalking him, like hovering over him, standing over him, looking down, and to not play. Like, he put another 20 in and just sat there and minimum bet. And he wasn't minimum betting this machine, but he was like, just get away from me. Like,
yeah, come on.
Yeah.
Just some space. It's not like every single machine in the casino.
Wait, I'm going to go back to this. So,
there's a lot of machines to play at Borgata. It's a huge place. Like,
so was this person stalking, like, he was trying to get on Adam's machine, is that the thing? Like, he wanted Adam out of the machine? Okay,
standing over him, looking down at him, like, waiting for him to get up.
Are you sure that wasn't Nick when you guys were around? Because when you said stalking, I just want to make sure.
Yeah, which Nick are we talking about? We're talking about Nick's, Dr. Nick Slot Hit.
Yeah,
right?
Dr. Nick Slot Hit.
Yeah, he changed his name. See, I told you guys he was going to change his name, and he did change his name.
That's a great name.
I think he told me that. I'm like, that's freaking great. That's catchy. It's fun. I mean, I still don't really love the name of my channel. I feel like it's not. I mean, it's very wordy, and I don't know, but I already went through one name change. I'm not inclined to go through another. Anyway, so yes, I wanted to tell you, I like you. It's for real, because I have done the exact same thing. I have literally put money into a slot machine and sat there on purpose when I knew someone was hovering over me. Honestly, for people out there who are watching, that's the worst thing you can do. Seriously, because I will stay on the machine until Kingdom Come just to make sure you don't get it. Because I don't do stuff like that. If somebody is on a slot machine, I'm subtle about my stalking. You know what I mean? I'll be like 5 machines over and glancing over at them. I won't hover over them and like try to watch exactly what they're doing. And when they get down to 39 cents and they've been betting 40 cents, you get all discouraged when they pull out another 20, which I know is happened to all of us. You think, oh, they're gonna get up, and no, they don't get up. So yes, I will be that person if you try and stalk me. So don't do it. I love Adam for that. That's good thinking.
Nice.
I wanted to ask you guys, who are some of your favorite slot channels? And so besides myself and Manny, if you like us, and New York Phoenix.
The two of you are awesome.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
And I want to say I love it when Manny does group play, or not really group play, but plays with his friends. That sounds wrong.
I do that too sometimes.
When he has Miss Vanna with him and they're just shooting.
Miss Vanna!
when they're just cracking up and laughing and drinking, those are the funniest. And Brent, when you and SD Guy and Diana do the live play, like those are awesome, because the interaction between you guys, just the shooting the shit is hysterical. So
for real, that's
big
good to
fans of
know.
people talking through their videos. I mean, we like to have people react and be excited for a win. You know, we're not fans of just the silent, you know, YouTubers. So
was that a read to Curry? Was that a read?
No, I love Curry.
Kidding. Curry.
Recently, her the Ravens hit.
Oh.
And, yeah. And you hear her little voice, Jackpot.
It's so cute. Yes. And the can we like I can't even believe this is another thing I didn't intend on talking about before I got on this show, but Prowling Panther. How does everyone have a jackpot on this game? Like
I don't know.
There are tons of them on YouTube. Are you with me on this? Like, have you seen how many there are?
Yeah.
I am with you. Yeah. To me, Kuri is Blue Heart for Prowling Panther.
Well, yeah, but at least she taped it. Blue Heart never tapes this shit.
Well, he tapes it after the coins start showing. But he learned.
That doesn't work. That's not that. No. That doesn't work. That doesn't count with me.
And some shade.
Right. No, but I love Prowling Panther, but I've never really seen it at my casinos though. So like whenever. Yeah. You guys haven't either? Okay.
No.
Yeah, over here in the West Coast is super popular.
Oh,
super
okay.
Popular.
All right. Well, I'm not planning on going out to Vegas anytime soon, but I will tell you that I am going to be at G2E this year. Hopefully, that's my plan. I think.
My plan too. Hopefully, we'll be able to record.
Yes. So that will be fun, and we can do some group play when I'm out there. I think that would be very fun to do. I have found, I was gonna just echo what you guys said. I looked at the viewing habits of people on my channel, and the ones where I was with SD Guy and Diana or DeProxima, basically anybody. But those three people are the people I basically play with. They get far more views than other videos that I have on my channel. And I think part of it is SD. I mean, I definitely ride his coattails a little bit. I'll admit that. For those of you out there who think I ride his coattails, yes, I do. They're nice and warm. Thank you very much. But beyond that, yes, I think that the group play is where it's at. And I think people really enjoy it.
But you know what? Sometimes it's hard to do group playing. What I mean by that, on my end, I'm in Arizona. I think there's only a couple more YouTubers in Arizona. So whenever I go to Vegas, is trying to find that balance. And at least on my last trip, I was able to meet with Nick, Slot Titan, and we had some pretty fun videos. We were both pretty wasted. But that is fun. Sometimes it's hard to do that, and I know I'm meeting Adam and Kathy over in June when we go to Borgata. So June 3rd, we're going to be at the Borgata Hotel Casino and Spa. We're going to meet Albert, Nick, probably Slot Chick, a bunch of people. So I think that those are going to be some pretty good videos that will come out of that trip. But sometimes it's just hard to plan that out.
Yeah. How am I not invited to this thing? Oh, I am. I have been invited to it. I just don't know if I can go. I know, like, I've talked to you guys a little bit about this before, but SD and I are thinking of doing like a road trip to that Pennsylvania casino that I have been to before, which is like a slot player's Candyland. It has everything you could possibly imagine. And she has a budget. So, even I have a budget. So, if I win, then maybe I could run up there to Atlantic City and see you guys. But if I lose, goodbye.
Do it.
Like, all of the games that you're looking for, like, are Wizard of Oz based or, like...
Monopoly based, or, like, the old WMS games, like,
have you guys, Kathy and Adam, have you been to Tropicana in AC? Because I think they have all of those games. They have a lot of oldies from what I remember.
We've been to Tropicana once, and we were not fans of the casino. We didn't love
a bunch of old games, right?
Huh?
A bunch of old games, right?
But it was just like everything about it, the layout, just nothing jived with how we wanted to slot. So
right.
Because we like Borgata, honey. Yes.
Well, I like casinos that are very happy, and this casino in Pennsylvania, to me, read very happy. And, like, places like, I don't know, like Palazzo and Venetian, I feel good when I'm there. But, I mean, part of it's that I like the slot machines that they have, but I just feel better when I'm around those kind of machines rather than shitty machines that I don't like.
Yeah, I agree, and I feel like Tropicana also was very dark and gloomy. Like, it was dark inside, it was dimly lit, it was really smoky. Like, it felt like I was, in a time machine walking out of the fog into the darkness. Like, it was weird.
Not only it's Atlantic City, but you're in Jersey too, so I mean.
Yeah. Well, Borgata's really bright. It's like the Venetian, it's super light colors everywhere, and you kind of see the outside from certain areas, which,
So you can see when the sun comes up in the morning.
Yeah, you can see when we were going to our room
sleep.
one night, and the sun had come up, and we're like, oh, no.
You know what Borgata reminds me of? Aria. That's what Borgata reminds me of.
Really?
When I walked into Aria, I'm like, this is like Borgata. That's what it reminded me of. Just because of the vibe, the drink service was on point, which is something I really look forward to. Right? So.
I'm laughing because that's the thing I on my list of 50 things that I look at about a casino, drink service would be like number 162 or something like that. It's just not there. I gotta give me a Coke and I'm good.
I will tell you that Borgata has mail service.
They do.
Yeah, mail servers. They look good.
We have one server there that is just awesome. He one time came and found me. He knew I was playing with Adam, and then he found me later, brought me a drink. I was like, I don't have tip money. He's like, I got you. He's like, I saw your honey over there. He's like, you're good. I was like, thank you.
So, my God, he was gonna hit up your honey. He was gonna hit up your honey.
Was he coming back to you because he knew you were with Adam, and was a gay guy or what?
I don't know. I don't think
you know. Well, you can tell. I mean, come on.
I didn't get gay vibe from him.
Okay.
Is not 100%. So.
Okay.
He was just like a really great server, and I think appreciated that we were tipping with every round, with every quick drink, and went out of his way to bring me my drink, even though I was nowhere near him, and he was great. And we looked for him next trip, and he found us, and he's like, sorry, I was in the tables all night, and just super nice guy. So
cool, excellent.
And I will say, just because I enjoy a drink or two, or 4 or 5, please tip your waiter. Every single time, even if you get a bottle of water, just tip them, because it kept you from going all the way and paying for it yourself. So.
Yeah.
Well, on the other hand, if you go and pay for it yourself, then you can maybe get away from that slot machine that's taking all your money. So there's that again.
Who needs a break, honey? Who needs a break?
I know. Well, I need breaks sometimes. Manny, if you can take yourself away from that food for a second, I want to show your video that you have. You have a video.
I do.
Yes.
Well, I was in Vegas. Since Kathy said that she liked Buffalo Grand, earlier this week I posted one on Buffalo Grand. I did pretty good with the progressives, but this one, it kept me waiting until the last spin. So let's watch a little bit of what's coming, and it's going to be posted on my channel on Sunday night after Slot Talk.
Okay.
Ooh, three.
Like, oh my God, 5 of a kind kings and queens on top of the elk. That was an awesome hit. That was so sweet.
I was really waiting for that cougar after you mentioned it, Brent. I didn't even notice the cougar.
Right? Well, you got a lot of things to match, so I am really psyched to see how this turns out. Right?
Oh, so are we back already? I didn't even know.
Yes, bitch, we're back. Well, well, now maybe we can be back because you said that, but she started talking, so I was just going with it.
Girl, I was just throwing shade because I love when people talk about me.
All right. Yes. All right. Anyway, see, this is what it's come to, folks. You know that things are going downhill when I am the straight guy in the show. You know what I mean? It's
straight guy.
Girl, the only thing straight you have is the stripes
guy
that are going down on your shirt. Please.
Well, I'm just saying that I never thought that I would be on a show where I am the less gay one.
Lord have mercy. Just because I have a banana in the middle of the show doesn't mean it's okay.
All right.
Listen, I also want to say my favorite game, since we were talking about that when you go to Atlantic City, and you guys have a great video on the first look on Game of Thrones. Yes. I am so hooked on that game right now.
That's true. You wanted to talk about this. I remember. Yes.
Yes. So I just want to get your thoughts on how you feel about this game, because I get a lot of comments, stay away from it, don't play this game. But after playing it in Vegas, I have a new love angle for this game.
I'm gonna let him talk about it.
It's definitely a love-hate relationship with that one. Like, the potential just doesn't seem to be there. I don't know. I mean,
I think you call. Well, I'm going to give my opinion on it. I agree with Adam. That's my problem with it is that I just don't see where the volatility can take you up to what to pay you off for what you're apparently betting. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just doesn't seem to be there. I know SD Guy really enjoys it, but he enjoys a good experience. I enjoy a good experience, but there has to be some sort of a financial reward potential for me to enjoy a game most of the time, and especially for a game that's $5 max bet. I mean, come on.
It is lots of fun to play. We love to play it.
Yeah. Well, he loves to play
I love to play it.
Right.
One of the things that I did in Vegas, I played with my bet, my bankroll. For that game, I determined it was going to be a certain amount. So I said, I'm going to go between 3 and 5 and 2, 3 and 5 and 2. And that really seemed to work in my advantage from a playtime perspective. I agree that the pays are not necessarily there right away, but like when the dragon comes up and down, if you get all 5 dragons, forget it. That's massive. I got a beautiful pay of when the wolves came out, and I had pretty much all of the ladies, and then on the Battle of Black Bay, I personally think that I was up 1 from a hand pay.
You were.
Ladies, it was insane.
Yeah, you were.
I want to give this one a little more of a try. Don't hate me, everybody, just because you don't like the game, but...
Mary.
No.
I'll give it more play. Sure.
Yeah.
What were you betting on that one where you were one off?
I was lucky enough that every time I got the bonus, it was at $5.
Oh, so you were at $5. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
And I think the bonus hits with higher bets, because last time we were at Mohegan, Adam played it for probably like an hour and a half, and played it off the same 100, probably toggling between like $1 and $3, throwing in some 5. But pretty much consistently he was getting bonuses and features at $3, and when you lowered it to 2 for a while, it was like
just wasn't happening. So it feels like it feels like it does that.
It likes the higher bets, I think, especially in the cycle of them. Yeah.
And
I do the cycle thing
Go ahead.
too. I'm gonna interrupt you this time, bitch, because I have held my tongue 4 times. Yeah, I know, right? You did warn me about this, actually. What I was gonna tell you guys was I do the cycle thing too, and people ask me why are you doing that on your channel. For instance, on like Super Jungle Wild, I'll rotate between $1.20 and a $2 bet. And they say, well, why do you do that? You're going back and forth. And the reason is that it gives me an opportunity to hit the bonus at the higher denomination, while at the same time keeping my average bet under $2 at around $1.60. So it can really help your bankroll, but it also gives you an opportunity to trigger the bonus on what ordinarily would be a higher bet for you.
Yeah. Fortunately, the game is not available in Arizona. I don't think it will ever be, just because. Yeah. But
it's
whatever.
Everywhere here. I mean, Mohegan, I think, was the first place to get it. We went and played it the day they installed them, and posted the live look. And then we've since played it at Mohegan. I don't even think we played it at Borgata. We played it with Nick when Dr. Nick was there with Albert. Dr. Nick played it, but we didn't play it. Because, I mean, it's tough to get a seat on them there, too. Like, Borgata, I mean, once those new games come in,
of course,
there's a line around the corner. I think Mohegan, it's easier to get a seat.
I do know that Not in Kansas Anymore is coming out. It's the new Wizard of Oz game that I've been campaigning for like 2 years. So if you guys see it, call me. I'll PayPal you some money. No, but seriously, I'm very excited for it.
Playing it? Yeah. We'll FaceTime and play it for you.
Okay, sounds good. So anyways, like I said, make sure you guys subscribe. Here's the box right here. Subscribe to Adam and Kathy's channel. It's CT Slaughters. You will love them. They're very fun, so subscribe. And if you want to subscribe to Manny's channel, it's Slot Traveler. You can subscribe right here. Manny, so make sure that you subscribe to both their channels, like I said, and we will be back with Slot Talk again next month. I have a very special guest planned, but I'm not going to reveal it at this time. Have fun at the casinos. I hope you guys hit lots of jackpots. Manny, I give you the last word.
Thanks for having us, guys. It was a blast.
You're welcome.
Thanks a lot, man.
Thank you, everyone, for watching. It's great to be back. Thank you, everyone, for supporting March Madness. It was a lot of fun. If you haven't watched the episodes, go back and check them all out. All my recap shows with Dan, with Slot Chick, with Slot Titan, which was a lot of fun. And happy opening day. Go Phillies. Bye, guys.